SVTV Africa, the news segment about FNO. SVTV Africa Connect. O share wa down for bi o share busuan bi o share classmates bi ana obi a waya papa pen. O share no. Ana obi a o share ne pen wo wi asema oba ya ohun ne biom. So wo abrochi o wo Ghana obi o wi ase afa na bia no. SVTV Africa the program we aba. Sana be betimi a connect mo. Nti de ohia ne say wo nipa ne picture ho ha. Send my information bia wo bia no catch yen sa obetimi a short video clip bi na o dey sending yen no aka bibi atre o pese o ba show no so nso na yedi hu nkomo a yebetimi edi hu nkomo connect your numbers the whole screen so no bibia wo wi ase afa na bia yebetimi edi nkomo. Ebusian for me ma akwa about SVTV Africa. So nim say about social issues, entertainment and sports at SVTV Africa. Daily hustle worldwide. The only internet it is we internet oto ka mo kra na it be din komo. Baby I will be a debate be din komo. So far the internet near stable nkwan dia. Show we so to me baby. Na mess the good screen so no. Opese oba so a WhatsApp me. E na mess no so bia obe WhatsApp bia na meje so. Na mess na me na mess WhatsApp me be ba me ho. E fa me DJ nyame na ene Daily Hustle Worldwide, me too far. This is the second time I may call Mauritius because I didn't come out. Last time I branch about couldn't come out. I mean, go straight. Safido in your boy channel, no start up, subscribe and like and share. Now invite what friends number join here. Now you know you there. Program they open to. Me go straight to Mauritius. Many Ghana need this share back who couldn't come out. Boss, we might call about SVTV Africa. Super call there.
Yeah.
Udina kasa then.
Michael.
Okay, Michael Mate. Ukasa free Mauritius, right?
Yeah, make us free Mauritius is here.
Nice one. Now, utu kwa say Mauritius ache.
Plus and minus 12 years. My first time here was like 2010. But then
wow.
I left. I came back. I left and I'm back again since like 2017, 2018.
Wow. And watch and unim krum.
My kids were born and bred here. I have 2 boys here.
Oh, okay. Now as I see how they older, they were watch or they obetimi my fella power.
Yeah.
Who the Embra Ghana and Sana come Mauritius back. Ghana emphasize now free.
Me Fantini from Elmina, but then I lived in Takrady in the Temanina.
Oh, natural Fantini can't Fanta.
Me Fantini Piontin, but too much Fantini.
Okay, Mike, maybe there. Yamsha Ghana before I be Ghana na base na here.
Oh, in Ghana, no, I'm a system engineer by profession, so I work with a few companies there. Many Blue Sea Maritime Agency, many. The last company I worked with was DFI Group. I was the head of operations and IT and the CEO's personal assistant. Like
positions na ejuma ke na chana nyama koduma oye nti ba na oba na free Ghana.
First of all, no, because of if you have kids somewhere else and there's a bit of distance now, sometimes the raising of the kids is also a problem, because what really made me leave Ghana the last time was my second son on complications, then he had to undergo surgeries. So I had to be there for him until when I came to until COVID, so I said, okay, let me just settle and take care of them. And since I'm still working here and everything is okay, no need to bother myself.
I see. It's Bazibay na okay, Mauritius, and as a different country, European country be and some Mauritius. Naturally, two
yeah, I stayed a little bit in Mountain Keynes, UK. I started from Belarus actually. You say we are there. You try to hustle, and because of the background of my uncles are all in Europe, and I wanted to pave way for myself too, because I'm that type from childhood. And I've not dependent on people. I like doing things on my own, trying to strive and make it on my own. So, based on Yeah, it's internet, so we'll create conferences. We'll register with conferences and try to go and see how it goes. Near Koyo overstay, near Siaba Ghana, those kind of things. So that is how we ended up traveling. But then mostly, let's say I stayed in Tanzania for 2 years. It was a work contract. I work with GS70. There are some countries I've been there based on work, and there's some I just traveled there to hustle.
Enti ba te ba a obi a wo Europe a descend ba Mauritius obi ka bibi chewa na there research bi na ye
Okay,
ko.
with Mauritius, my first time was actually for work.
Mm.
Yeah, because most of the IT related jobs here, they pay well a bit, and it's mostly BPOs. They are Mauritian companies by working for foreign, let's say like the BPOs are mostly consultants, and they work for companies in France, like mobile companies in France and in UK and other parts of the world. So you might be in US or UK, try to call a customer service, but then that customer service is not based in Europe, or they are based in Mauritius, because most of the BPOs in the world are based in. We have a big cyber city here. It's called Eben Cyber City, and there are over 100 BPOs companies here. That sector is the IT sector is quite booming in Mauritius.
So ono emeko poi wo ha. Na poi
Yeah.
wo no so epe wo no so na ehun de sika ni ye wo ha na epe no de asetena ni ye wo ha na ba ze na ehun na ka de okesi ano. I
One,
mean
yes,
feel you.
Sikani ye na sitting on the so you end up, staying and surviving.
Enye che da aware wo nkrofo ni bia.
My work with money.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will promo de na ye start ye hu kro nkyere. Oye easy there ebetima aware wo nkrofo ni bia hu.
I quite easy, but then it's two things. If say a pedo will be from Kata Sama, you should let the person know, because they are women are extremely possessive. Into no say if say a pen cat, then many panel, you won't confuse or cry today Europe now, or bed you scan our. But then you just need to know what you're doing. And to say pen cat, then I say later no, I better try the how smart now, mastermind now, they wouldn't let you go scot free. And Ikromano, the woman has power over men.
Me ne guy bi kasa wo ho. But me before I start one other side, one kasa one system was one system net today, where you must some today. Akotiano apart from who department, ejuma wo ebe ejuma no.
Oh, what the Juma de Yameni in Juma, and it's based on your visa. No, that will let you today. If you have your residency or your permit, you can get the right job and the right salaries. Yeah, for the a normal maid, a maid servant, opera prefill, CCP, then it goes. On the basic salary now, no, the government basic salary is about let's say it's about 11,000 rupees. 11,000 rupees will be closer to 1,500 Ghana cedis.
Okay.
That is the minimum. Even on our those on our payrolls, in hospitality, we have the housekeeping. The housekeeping takes the minimum. The valets, one of our they more they take the minimum, but then they will make more money based on transportation over time and bonuses. Those are other things that can add on. Maybe one Sikana close to maybe a equivalent of $400-500 a month. But then on the basic, it's 11,000 rupees, which is let's say about 1,500 Ghana cedis. That is the government basic salary.
Okay. So the visitors visa boho na I wadwe dem pedebe ko na be ejuma. Ebetime enye ejuma ye easy. E na ho so ha kratasem wo de kratasem ha adwena.
Yeah, a bit of Juma, but then it's going to be black. And to want to your pension benefits, want to insurance more. They need to pay you by cash, maybe a weekly and not daily based on the Juma. But mostly Ghana Funo and those from mainland Africa and Oba, especially they are into construction. So they can get like waitress, housekeeping jobs in the hotels. But mostly if the hotels will even employ you now, it's going to be black, and it's a risk they are taking, because if immigration check now, they've employed you without permit, they have issues. It's mostly they are into construction, security jobs.
Eba kromo na fande ma abesra kromo na kromo many jun na impediments na working permit no easy to get obetima ma working permit there na ekonya company pero working permit ma or easier.
Yeah, it's easy, but then the tourist visa is not convertible. Once you're on tourist visa now, if it expires, you either need to renew it. You have access, although it will be to Ghana, but then even at the airport they will request, your proof of accommodation, proof of funds before they give you the visa. But then normally it's 30 days and renewable up to 90 days. But once it's done now, it can be converted to any other visa again. You need to exit the country for the company to do the permit for you before you come again, even for school. Before you get the school visa, and you need to still exit before. So you either come in with your permit or you come in as a tourist, come and do your background search, do the job, then you leave. They do the permit for you, then you come back. If you overstay and they blacklist you, that is it.
Ghana community for Ghanaians for Ghanaians be war.
Oh, the a lot of Ghanaians. The student body is here. Even we have a Ghanaian consulate here now, which I know a few of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Many first, I na second person. Many work as a few. Na me sure there be a follow your into video. Many a brand to be sukasai no kade. One or can send me video na.
Michelle, that was why I had to come in because if you are even on a business term you are trying to bring people here, you have to let them know the reality on the ground. You don't throw dust into people's eyes, then deceive them to come later on another. On the other, the alternative, maybe a bit how or brepa, but then you coming to create the impression there. Sikawa maybe a non-pedal coffee. Abu Bushafo. Yeah, so those information, excuse me to say, was a bit misleading because first of all, Grambe, where he lives, the most expensive side, he cannot stay there for sure because before they even rent the house for him, as illegal, one farmer, two, where he's living will definitely be a shared place, which Sikana Kosokra, it will be about $200 equivalent. $200 to 20 million for a 2-bedroom house. And the $200 equivalent will be a furnished house, not non-furnished house. That's what we can say. Most of the houses here and apartments in here, they are furnished. Studios goes to like $100 or a little bit more equivalent for a studio which is furnished. You get your bed, your fridge, your kitchen. Nyamaka survive as a hustler. But then where I live in Montchoisy, which Obia or Mauritius will testify. It's in quote a bit expensive. But as it's expensive, where the duplex I live in, I pay like $200 equivalent. So it doesn't make sense with the figures you mentioned. Two, the construction workers, unless the masons or the senior artisans, like the plumber, one can say name the plumbing work, and you should have your permit. That is when they pay them that amount you were saying. That is like between 1,000 rupees and 1,500 rupees. As a helper or a laborer, you are paid 700 or 800 rupees, which is about 170 Ghana cedis a day on the 8-hour shift. Okay, let's do some calculation. You work 6 days in a week because they will never let you work 7 days. Normally, the Sundays, the Mauritians like their Sundays because they don't want to miss the beach or drinking their beer with their family and all that. So you will never see any Mauritian working on the construction site on Sunday, unless otherwise in an emergency. Normally, they all work for 6 days. So a calculator, if even is making 170 or 200 averagely for 6 days in a week, there's no way you can make 8,000 a month. Atumasa.
Okay, enti maybe say a can be about rent na obehia permit na lances bills then. Naturally, say wo kronuma entimi nya permit ni easy e call rent na call bi e bibi dem a there e show bibi ansa na wa rent amount. And I saw car that
Exactly.
dine now what's already to do to the Ghana ska 2000
No,
on do not there Ghanaians are all be brain when you permit
Bebre, now you're a student. And once you're a student, legally, you have 25 working hours in a week. No, is it 25 or 20 working hours in a week, if I'm not wrong? Because as a normal worker, you have 45 working hours in a week. But I'm the student here, 20 working hours, but then people don't follow it. But at least they are legal. They can open bank accounts, do everything. So they are paid through the bank, their MPF is being paid. They are okay, at least. But those one hour bed with tourist visa now went to like they are staying here to hustle. No? The payment has to be made by cash to you. There's no way I'll be able to through account. The workers are paying to me account for you to get your payment through that.
not there. The monk of one want me send this came fee.
No, want to be sending scam fee because so maybe so permit.
Now, I overstay was sister him them na a pede and I watch you when you baby fear.
What you first of all, two things. I don't know about your ticket, and they will let you'll be in prison for some time. So the government raise money to get your ticket. So normally, mostly one any more now, they had issues, they had to go. No, one akasa no one ticket. Then because if not, for sure they will jail you. And me sure they'll be happy to jail so I'll be faint. Quickly they sort themselves out now. I'll be free.
Many guy in the casa na share no car about security jumo ye
Yeah.
and okay there security no man them na say ni permitter what me for security juma them company to me for the security I bring you permitter.
Yeah, it won't be security as in like a security company employing you. Oh yeah, today be I'm feel then because I need a personal in Ghana and Quebec friend watchman. So that will be, but then it won't be like you working for a security company, I share uniform. Because even to work as a security here, I have a good friend of mine, Ghanaian. I know he's a professional security guy here. You will need an ID. And before you even get the ID, as a security, like a security pass, you need to go through the morality. They call you morality paper. Like the morality is the police report. They scan your fingerprint there. Now, so police report into the Ghana. I know say even at the traffic ticket now, it's damages your morality. And the Ghana police report unless I could jail it shows. But here every single offense will pop up on your morality. So if a for a proper security company, now any encounter here it's not possible for sure.
Wow. Eti nature there or can be so there say immigration both yempo na za or create or fear free run na they it take them point so no
That was another lie. The immigration one bonke. And as small as this country is, one, the address system is very good. Two, to track somebody is very easy. Going outside, you find there, say it will take it like the whole of Anaji. Anaji it's just small, so you can just stand one side and throw a stone to the other side. And they wouldn't even notify if you're because we'll notify if you're now catch your baby again. That is not true. Unless it's not the immigration, maybe a police case they will want to pass through somebody. Because I have one thing about police they are very friendly. Unless it's otherwise, it's a very criminal case. No was stressful. But then they can live with you and know that you are illegal, but then one case is that They don't personally even want to follow up cases. They over waste one time on cases which are not relevant. In Tebu Okana, although you be illegal, even your problem, then 1 hour for phone after day. This is a complaint this guy has made. Try to resolve it before it goes to the stream. No one can say I can resolve once and for all. Otherwise, unless they be a question here, no more one pay the keys. If he and so once my grand you would want to stress you. That's my making answer. We have some people like that.
Now one ankasa no Why abrofo another way because Africans were Africans were Dakifu another way one.
Okay, yeah, no, the ethnicity is based on religion, and it's dominated by the Hindus and the Muslims. The Hindus have the majority. We say they are like 70%. The Christians and the black community, they have native blacks, and they are just a small minority. Then the Muslims too are of light skin color. So the Muslims and the Hindus looks almost alike, but it's the religion you might differentiate with. And their blacks are not like young blacks, no. It's their blacks are quite there, we say half caste level. You want to but then mostly their blacks are half caste. They will be black who married to a French or an Indian and the kids. So the generation now, no, they are not typical blacks like young blacks, no. There are few blacks like us. You see them like typical black like us, but then you can easily differentiate. You usually see them there in Poko reality. Another Ghana.
We relate to one day, the foreigner, and your own fee. One casa chrome for Nankasa one day.
Yeah, ask you, Crowa, like, as much as they are friendly, no, they really want to because normal letter for no, they really messed up things here. When the baby Obokobia was say one day, before Kranona, there was a time they cancelled with a student permit. I think they were. There was a time they cancelled it, but now during this COVID time, they were initiating only because students were not able to travel back and people wanted to marry, so they had to amend the law again. But because of Alatafuno, let's take it like before, people were even bringing in fake certificates for work nowadays. But now before you use your certificate here, now birth certificate, you have to certify it in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Ghana for them to know it's authentic before they accept it here. So many things have changed because of that. And baby they go along with their fraud. Before they need that no. Although any cut your baby saw the if you for first. Just to be sure on phone come out so those questions we've had cases, Motum crime my send a screenshot. There are now Alatafua Ebi a copy be across me a Ghana just for the lady to accept her.
Hey, all I said one thing as this will use anything
exactly. Autumn Kokodo or Ivorian and another Cameroonian. Because those people are francophone, and although English is the first language here, but most people speak French and Creole. In the second, if you francophone country or no baka French, also to Munkanti, the only country who save one Ghana because they know we Ghanaians know we're good.
It's what they say anything more.
For now, no, but then before they will get any favor, no, they need to change their nationality. That is what is happening now. What to go for?
What me back Chrome? What's saying one thing? What allow more ba?
And America no. Imagine there, maybe a Ghana need to let anyone the same flight on tourist visa. One Obama no 5 days. No, I'm a Ghana need 1 month. There was a list of illegal immigrants who Chrome, and Nigerians were like 275. Ghanaians are 50 something. No other nationalities. Imagine they are normal.
Wow. I tell part in the video baby I'm not dream. I can't okay on your cry to them because Sika boy na no I'm uncomfortable breathe scanning like
first of all no Sika something he hyped it maybe because he be a opede or your agency work on Inkofuba. And I too know from the way the trend of things now, I wouldn't advise Obia Oba illegal because your life will not be comfortable. One day you do more right too, but then and I'm there to tell because now no in one way or the other they will start hunting. They have seasons. They hunt the illegals. I know maybe I should be better. And I bet you so one bad time grandpa you'll be expecting them. One time this again in your catcher. I'll match you 4, 3, and they will come. Yeah, one two day broad daylight. Whoa, time I done less of that. When you're the button in the airport, and the normal sense in the Eba one, ejuma de one kasa bajumba, you get a lot of work and there are a lot of opportunities here, especially even with the students. Say ebia epede eso education do as an SS leaver. Mauritius is a gateway because one, once you come in, no, right after school, no, you get so much opportunities with work if you do the right thing and you pass well. And because let's say like the hospitality jobs are available here. And two, they will prefer working with a foreigner because one labor law no supports the workers more than the business owner. At Masha. One labor law, no, you can't just enter the Ghana and encourage more bottom where you ready, just like that. Even work and no MSBA, you know, before I be sack no, them man no like extra the call for another month. Let's say I mean why you for 1 year. Before I be you made you know, they team 3 months ahead. Is that Masha? All the way you made you, but you pay me in advance just to go and sit at home.
Them not
Now,
so.
yeah, the reason why even the industry is booming for foreigners now is the locals are so lazy. I'll put in quotes lazy because I know what do one maybe I name my meal you know she's 60 years. 60 years no more pension. Like today Ghana your friend no pension no. That's it's the same. But then their pension alone it's about 13,000 rupees. 13,000 rupees maybe 2,000 Ghana. I know if you know you know. One more. In my former one school, there's free education in this country up to university. I think from university in about here. But even once you are in the university, no, you don't pay for. Once you show your ID on the bus, you don't pay for transport. So kids don't pay for transport. You don't pay for school. Hospitals are the government hospitals are free unless you want to go to a private hospital. And you know, so go to Wakumakra or and the government hospital is free of charge. You don't pay anything. Exactly. My two boys going to school aside maybe I want books now they have a personal teacher who teaches them at home, which I pay. Education is free up to senior high school. Exactly. So like living here, no, if you come with the right way, life is good. You'll be able to and I make an so one can say about Juma because entertainment wise, no, we are surrounded with the sea and it's not a rough sea because there's coral reef everywhere. You would want to go to the beach, you would want to go to parties, you know. So one kasa I think you end up blowing all the cash here, never fashion coffee.
So obi pedo bawa right to any then.
And I make for now, if you are a skilled person, you have that qualification, you can easily get a job. You can go online, look for companies, send your CV to them. They can do online interviews and do your permit for you, especially like I said, the ICT sector, because they need skilled people in the ICT sector here a lot. And two, also the hospitality, like for caterers, for chefs, they need skilled people, those who know how in and out of these continental dishes and all that. They need them here because they are now bringing in people from India and all that just for that purposes. So if not that, then you have to think about the school wise. I had them by school for some time, then gradually need that pay either a work permit or Apple be more hour na that's na. But then to come in as a tourist no on board.
Ema me lower wage no ama me today minimum and a high to the IT king. Ono no akotua no ye o say ahe ama me high.
As a system engineer, my former company I work with, as a system engineer and by the law, you are not supposed to be paid 35,000 rupees. Now, half a dollar now say, wow. But then the 35,000 rupees a year back or 2 years back was equivalent to $1,000. So by law, as an IT personnel, a basic IT personnel, you are not supposed to be paid less than $1,000. That's myself. The 1,000 that was your basic. If you do overtime, you'll be paid. If you work on public holidays, you'll be paid. Your transport is refunded. Into all those incentives no comes up, maybe who's gonna be at $1,005 equivalent. Is that what I'm answer?
Mebo na chede me kan na ehwa Ganya yiti enka Ghana asem. We Ghanaians bebre why stranded ehun chede why hala ehun.
Mostly now I'm making one of what the tourist visa no. you have to go through the hard way to make it. As on today, Europe, the immigration, as small as they want to regulate the population, no, their immigration system is very strict. Apart 2,000 from our Accra, they won't let you stay. They will still deport you.
Actually, the people know what no agent.
Exactly. And like I said, if you really want to come to Mauritius, it's a good place to come. One can say you can work hard, save. It all depends on you because imagine living in Europe. Now one can say you're serious. It's like for Europe or what's now over 13 years. One go Canada. So it all depends on you. You know what modern, but if you will work, save money, and focus on your purpose of coming here, you make it.
Cost of living today. A danka wait the ban or today.
Cost of living, like I said, one, because I'm a family man and where I live is a bit expensive. My rent is about $200 equivalent. It's a duplex.
$200,
yeah. It's a 2-bedroom duplex. Two, that 200 includes my utilities because I had in Sumpo Day, I think or free because it's nothing. Yeah, and electricity depends. Now we are entering into winter. I wonder about people don't sleep in AC until your electricity drops. But then when it's summer, the problem with the summer, the country becomes so humid. Whatever you do, you need to be in air conditioning if you can afford it. So that will increase your rent a bit. But I know electricity so high, it's about 2,000 rupees, which will be like $50 equivalent. So $50 for Ghana, we are talking about 3.5 for electricity on the peak season. That means air conditions now all night.
Wow. And I wait ban so it's ban was you.
Oh, it's banded. There is because of these three ethnicity we have here, we have a few of Chinese, the Indians, the Muslims. So we have a few varieties. Just there, and then our main Ghanaian food, today Brazil, today there's Banchiwa, but Brazil, Bayer, Ebinia, and Kotumbre. So based on what you want to do, there's a variety. We have Chinese food, like there are a lot of street foods, which is even cheaper for hustlers. Sometimes they survive a lot of these street foods. Like you can easily get kebab, like bread with chicken and salad in it. Very healthy food for peanuts. Now, is with you, even with us, we shop groceries like monthly. Groceries doesn't go up to $300 a month equivalent for you at Masa as a whole family. To one question, I say you are on a survival mode. You don't need to spend up to $100 the whole month on your groceries.
Is it like our besia one kromfuno besia our besia huntina empedebe ko other country nanka enye besia na uma na ewo anka enye different country to the Canada, US, Australia na anka be ko
It's not really so. I was even talking to me of or Netherlands. Where to know the other one, the younger one called me recently. He knows what I can do, and in quote, from the look of things now, I'm 38 this year. I want to know every time you relocate to another country, you start life all over again. So if you are in a place whereby you can save a bit, you are doing a bit of project here and there, your kids are with you. To my best of advice, you stay there.
Before major one crime rate what then or na my safer.
Crime rate today it's extremely low because there are some crimes nowadays. Now drugs are coming in more, but even based on the drugs, the crime rate we're quite there. At that year who Ghana 20 years ago, Atmasi, you don't see weapons around. Even police in here, ordinary police bank, is holding a revolver with 6 rounds in it. Until the Ghana police could take AK-47. Is that Atmasi? And I think almost every 300 meters or half a kilometer you drive, there's a safe city camera. So with security, it's well as here. It's not gonna be a bit by the time you get to the next town, no, they know where you are already because of the safe city cameras. And that's massive.
Wow. Anyway, Mike, Madam Asada Nyamre, Abba Shono, so Abba Church and Kronum Nazi. Our last message, been a shout out to your mama.
From my personal experience, I mean, I was quite stubborn. Stubborn as in like the many other issue. But then from the way things are going, you know, I think we the youth now need to be very sober, work hard. You know, we should forget about envying or being in competition with our friends. I think that is always the problem the cause of our problems now. We try to rub shoulders with others. Maybe I mean, you know, be another coincident, but I need more dissident. So cotton naked now, you don't know. So we just need to, you know, be sober and accept life as it is and save more. I think that is very important. Then we shouldn't leave God aside. That is the priority.
Nice one.
Because
and I'll chat as a one.
Oh, Michio be any more Ghana.
Charlie,
you know, it was funny enough. It was independent. I did YouTube channel because you interviewed. I would say it's a family. Mayfair Charlotte. You know.
Oh, yeah.
His husband is like a brother. We're just chatting.
Okay.
Yeah. So when I saw the interview on the studies, let me say, okay, let me add you up and watch your videos and see what is going.
Okay. Mike, you better say that I'm running because of SVTV Africa. Though, Mike, straight from Mauritius. You better not say. What about explaining in your chain? One casamuti, your kind idea. You better try any as I come Mauritius, Bill. You better try say any few ones bidding come on here. Madam, I say, more follow SVTV Africa, the voice of the community. FM DJ Nyame, Madam production team as DJ Click Sharon and Faustina.